Hi, I'm Maddie, and I have created a short documentary to inform you about the attitude formation and societal views based on the oppression of Indigenous Australians. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters, and culture. I pay my respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. The formation of attitudes is a serious contributor to the oppression of Indigenous people. Attitudes are formed through three main processes known as the tri-component model: affect, an attitude based heavily on emotion; cognitive, based on information and reasoning; and behavioural, based on how a person's behaviour reflects their attitude. One of our first questions is, why are Indigenous Australians at risk of oppression? Although Indigenous Australians only make up a small portion of the Australian population, they are severely disadvantaged in comparison to other Australians. They are overrepresented within the criminal justice system and are significantly disadvantaged in the areas of health, education, employment, income, and housing. So, how does society view Indigenous Australians? Indigenous Australians can often have negative stereotypes associated with them. These stereotypes can include that they're drunks, dull bludgers, aggressive, lazy, and many others. These kinds of stereotypes can have an incredibly negative impact on Indigenous Australians. Media plays a huge role in attitude formation. The way the media chooses to portray particular people can have a negative or positive effect. Stereotypes are often influenced by the media, and this can cause impact on particular people. The media plays a huge role in the increasing marginalisation of Indigenous Australians. The media often shows Indigenous people in a negative light. This impacts the way society views Indigenous Australians and increases racism and societal separation. Negative stereotypes enhanced by the media can have an incredibly negative effect on Indigenous communities. By showcasing Indigenous people in a negative light, they're increasing racism, which can lead to depression, anxiety, and an increased rate in suicide of Indigenous Australians. Although the media often stereotypes Indigenous Australians in a negative way, it also provides the opportunity for Indigenous people to showcase the true history. Many movies have been made about Indigenous people, and the channel You Can't Ask That on ABC has given Indigenous people the opportunity to voice their opinion. So, what can be done? Firstly, we need to understand that our attitudes are influenced by a range of factors. These include the community, culture, family, friends, and the media. Each of these play a big role in forming our attitudes. By understanding the way that our attitudes are formed and the thing that influences our attitudes, we are better able to understand how these attitudes contribute to the oppression of particular people in society and better distance ourselves from contributing to stereotypes. As with any issue in society, education plays a key role in promoting positive change. If we are educated ourselves and we are able to help educate others, we are all working towards making a better community for the Indigenous Australians. Some key points to take away from this short documentary is that our attitudes are influenced by a range of factors. Understanding the role of the media in the oppression of Indigenous Australians is a key part of promoting change. Every individual has the opportunity to promote positive change. By educating ourselves and others, we are able to change attitudes. It is the responsibility of every human to ensure that human rights are being met, not only for ourselves but for every individual, regardless of race, gender, or colour.